Okay. Yes, I tell you. 1 minute. Um, See this. In this type of problem, use weak induction. Weak induction means normal induction. If it is not given, if left hand side and right hand side both given, always use normal induction. Okay. I tell you how to solve this. See. So from each paper we will solve mathematical induction. Okay. So remember, whenever left hand side and right hand side given in the form of n. Okay. First of all, uh, here I is equal to what? 1. When you put 1, you will get 1 cube. 2, 3, up to n cube, right? Its value will be what? N square, n plus 1 whole square upon 4. Isn't? Yes, yes. तो LHS को मैंने एक्सपैंड कर दिया. ओके. So that you can see how PN is looking, right? Now you know base induction, base step. What is base step? Put n is equal to 1. When you put n is equal to 1, left hand side becomes 1 cube, that is 1. Right hand side becomes 4, 1. What is hypothesis induction? This is same. Yes. Only n is replaced with k. And let's suppose P of k is true. Okay. For all k belongs to natural number. Now main thing is what? Third step. Yes. So 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, n is replaced by k plus 1 cube. Right? Yes. Only k is replaced. Sorry, n is replaced by k. Okay. So in second step, do nothing. Only write in terms of k. Okay. Third step is important. In third step, always put n is equal to k plus 1. Okay. And what comes before k plus 1? K cube, right? And always remember, second step will be used always in third step. Okay. See, from 1 to k, from 1 to k, it is right. So you can write what? K square, k plus 1 square upon 4. And this is remaining part. Okay. Understood? Yes. अब सिर्फ तुम्हें सिंप्लीफाई करना है. You need only to simplify it. What are common between both term? Inside k square by 4 plus 1 more k plus 1 is there. Right? Okay. 4k plus 4. Understood? K plus 1 whole square. This is what? K plus 2 whole square. Yeah, this one. Right? And you got this. When left hand side, when you put right hand side n is equal to k plus 1, you will get what? K plus 1, k plus 2 upon 4. Right? Yes. And this is what? P of k plus 1. Right? So P of k plus 1 is true when P of k is true. That's it. That's all. P of n is write only these. Nothing more. Okay. Right. First paper done. Okay. So whatever we have learned, you want to do this, right? Third one. Yes. Very good. So you have to tell what is the value of n. If 4n, yes, 4 times of n p3 p3. Okay. n p3 means what? Yes. N plus 1 p3, right? N factorial upon n plus 1 factorial, n plus 1 minus 3 whole factorial, right? Okay, now solve this. This is mathematical part only. See, uh, see, this is what? N factorial, and this is n minus 3 factorial. So n factorial can be written as n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, right? Can you write n minus 3 factorial? Okay. Ah, yes, you can do also that. Okay, that is also fine. Okay, right, right, right. So right hand side you can write n plus 1 and factorial. Very good. This is n plus 2 factor, sorry, n minus 2 factorial. So n minus 2, n minus 3 factorial, right? You have 4. Do cross multiplication. 4n minus n, 1 minus 1 minus minus plus 8. N will be 3, right? This is your answer. So you can do using truth table. Okay. So I skip this for you and for you. Okay. Okay. Eighth. Yes. Eighth one. Yes. How many total employee in the university? 1200. It is known that 60% of the total number play tennis. So number of person playing tennis. Yes. 60%. 720. 50% breach. 50% means one half. Right. Half means what? 600. 70% play what? Football. 840. 20% play tennis and bridge. Tennis and bridge. 20%. Okay. 30%. bridge and football. Bridge, football, and 40% what? Tennis and football. What? Ah, tennis and football, 480. And if someone claim that 20% of the play tennis, bridge, and football, who do you believe this will? Okay, you have to prove that 20% of the employee play all of them. Would you believe this claim? तो तुम्हें चेक करना है, तुम्हें you have to check whether this is correct statement or false statement. So you have to check what T, F and B intersection is 20%. 20% means 240. So your answer will be 240. You check this. Okay. Understood the question? Yes. You checked it? Yes. So only union is given. Okay. So what will you do? TFB will be what? TFB minus, right? What is T? 720, 600, 840, 240, 310, right? No, no, that is union. Union means for whole university. Okay, let me check. 720 plus 600. No, calculate this once again. 720 plus 600 plus 840, 240 minus 480. No, 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 no. How you are getting 140? No, what is the sum? What is the sum of this? Very good. 1080. And this is what? Intersection of. Okay, I tell you one another idea. So this is what? 240. When you add all this, you will get what? So see, in your university, only 1200 students are there, but number of players are, which is not possible, right? It means claim is wrong. Okay. From here, you can also determine. Understood? So here you can write since total number of student in the university twelve hundred, but total number of players from 1200 are 1320, which is wrong, right? Which contradicts the statement. So claim is false, right? Understood? You cannot find a intersection of all three until you have union of all three. Okay. But you can check using this. Wrote? Okay. हम्म, आराम से आराम नहीं जाऊंगा. Okay. That is different part. It is not even slower. This is combination question. Yes. 8B. See, in a group of 8 boys and 6 girls. Sorry, 8 boys and 6 girls. 6 children are to be selected. So from these, you have to select 6 children. Okay. Okay. In how many ways they can be selected? First question is at least 2 boys should be there. 2 boys, yes, yes. At the most 2 girls. So in how many ways you can choose? At least means what? Here you can write number of arrangement. Sorry, number of selection. At least two means what? 8 seat remaining are for 4 girls, right? 3 boys, 3 girls, 4 boys, 2 girls, 5 boys, only 1 girl, right? Yes. Don't simplify. You can write in this way. Okay. Second question was at the most 2 girls. समझा बंद करो. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All can be boys. No girls. Very good. This is also one possibility. Here at most 2 girls mean maximum 2 girls. Either no girl, right? All boys, 1 girl, One boy. Maximum two girls. Four boys. That's all. Okay. Yes. Okay. Can we move? Yes. That's all. Only these questions. And these two questions I leave for you. Yes. First one, which yes, negation inverse. Oh, this is important question. Very important. I tell you. You can do this. Here, inverse and contrapositive also asked. You know this? No, no, no. See, very important. Uh, Inverse of P implies Q. Which Q implies Q. Okay. Converse of P implies Q. Each not P implies not Q. Okay. Negation, I tell you. Contrapositive. See, this is converse. This is inverse. Okay. Note this. And negation, you know. What is negation? Negation is very simple. Negation of P implies Q is what? Q and not P. Right? Okay. So first of all, identify what is P and what is Q. If X less than or then X square less than. What is P? P is what? X less than 1. Q is? So first, yes, first of all, we will find negation. So yes, in the exam, always write first these four. ये लिखने के बाद write negation. Negation is what? Q and not P. Means Q is what? And means this symbol. Or you can write and also. Wait. P and not Q, right? P and not Q means what? X square greater than X. This is negation. What is converse? Converse of P implies Q is what? Q implies P. Q implies P is what? Q is what? If, no. If X square less than P less than X, then this is Q implies P, okay? Inverse will be not P, not Q. Not P, not Q means if x greater than 1, then this is not right. Then not q means what? X square greater than x, right? Contrapositive. Contrapositive means inverse of this. So not q implies not p. If x square greater than x, then x greater than 1. बस यही तुमको लिखना था. Okay. Yes, note this. Okay. Noted. Sixth one, you can prove using graph. Sorry, truth table. Next, which next? Next paper. Okay. So first, second, third are recurrence relation. Okay. This is recurrence. Seventh is also recurrence. तो इसमें तो सब रिलेशन का ही क्वेश्चन दिया है. This sixth, this is recurrence relation. Yes. Yes. This one, na? Yes, this is recurrence relation. Whenever an minus 1, an minus 2 are there, then you can find understand this is recurrence relation. Okay. Okay. Same question. Converse and negation of the statement. Now you can do this, right? Yes. This is a proof problem. A statement is always true is called tautology. Okay. A statement is always false called contradiction. This is question. And we have done this already. Right? Yes. Yes. How many students do you need in at least to have first two initially? This one, pigeonhole principle. How many students do you need in a school to guarantee that there are at least two students have the same first two initial? Very good question. Very good. 27. Two marks question. Why? Let's suppose first student starts with A, second from B, C. How many students are there in your school? 26 with different starting letters, right? Whenever 27th student comes, his name starts with any one of these letters, right? Okay. Right? Yes. So how will you write this? N number of students divided by 26 is equal to 2. What is 26? Here you can write number of pigeonhole will be 26. 26 letters, right? Always use always use ceiling function. Yes. In pigeonhole, always use ceiling function. In principle of inclusion exclusion, always use floor function. For example, 100 divided by 3 will be 33. Why? Because you are using floor function. Okay? Yes. Yes. In pigeonhole, always use ceiling function. Yes. But when you are going to find for how many integers are between divided by 2, 3, or 7, like this. Indivisibility problem, right? Yes. So whenever excluded, then always do -1. Okay? Yes. Yes. If they are not in common, then always take what? LCM. Yes. I tell you with the question. You understood this? Yes. Right? 27. So minimum 27. Okay? Huh? Pigeon will be minimum 27. Yes. Maximum will be 52. Okay. So this you can do using truth table. Okay. In how many? Yes, yes, yes. In how many different ways the letter leadings can be arranged in such a way that vowels come together? Very good question. How many vowels are there in this? E, A, I. Three vowels. So arrange three vowel. Let consider all three vowel as a one letter. Okay. So how many remaining consonant? L, D, and G. So 4 plus 1, 5. Right? 5 factorial into 3 factorial. Right? Why 3 factorial? Because this can also be arranged. Understood? Here, here arranged. Yes. Either you are asked to find arrange or select. If you are going to select, then you will use combination. Otherwise, permutation. Okay. So here you write vowels E, A, I can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. Okay. Consonant. Consonant means all letters. L. This is consider whole thing, okay? Vowel D and G can be arranged in 5 factorial, right? Okay. So total number of ways, 3, 5 factorial into 3 factorial. Okay. This question, and you already done this, right? So do you want to do this or we can skip? Okay. X is a student. X is a student in discrete mathematics. There is a student who is a major. Okay. Every student in the discrete mathematics. Okay. So you have to express all these into quantifier and determine its truth value. Okay. No, no, no. Need not to write. Just only you are going to express. You are not going to what prove. So first question is X is a student. Okay. X is a student in discrete mathematics. So X is defined in two ways. Okay. So first, what you have to write? Okay. There is a student who is junior. Okay. There means what? There exists X, JX. Okay. JX means there is X. X is junior. Now check. X is what? A student in discrete maths and junior. So let's find two measure, two computer science, one computer science, two computer who are juniors. So discrete maths class contain one major science. Was present. All measure who are junior. मैथमेटिक्स यस ये ट्रू तो हो सकता है बिकॉज टू मैथमेटिक्स मेजर आर हु आर जूनियर्स राइट so this कैन बी ट्रू अंडरस्टूड See here, only two-person are there who took mathematics major and who are junior. Mathematics major, no, no, no. This, okay. So discrete maths class contains what? One mathematics and one professor. So mathematics major means what? Discrete maths. तो डिस्क्रीट मैथ्स लेने वाले जूनियर हो सकते हैं, राइट? यस. सेकंड वन इज yes, that's why they use what there exist, not for all. Okay. Yes, proof is not there, only you have to express and write its truth value. Truth value means this is true. Okay. No, 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 that that things are not used here. Okay. Okay. Second is every student for all x in the discrete mathematics is a computer science major. So all students are computer science? No. Only 15 computer science students are there, right? So you are right what? CX. All are X. X means discrete maths. Yes. And CX means what? Computer science major. Okay. This is false. Why? Because all students are not taking math. Only 15 students are taking. Understood? Here you can write reasoning. Where at all? Yes, 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 yes. Every student, junior or senior. Okay. Yes. You have to show only. Write in this way. Uh, two marks for this and one mark for this two and false. Not all students are computer science. Okay. Major. Understood? For proof. Method of contradiction. Okay. No, this is part of logic. Proof by contradiction means whatever you are going to prove, just prove from opposite side. You have to what proof? To prove root 2 is irrational. Okay. By contradiction means root 10 is rational. Okay. If this becomes false, the result will be true. Okay. Root 10 is rational, right? Rational means what? Yeah, P by Q form or A by B. Yes. Q cannot be equal to 0. Right? Yes. And LCM of P comma Q will be 1. Sorry, HCF. Okay. So square on both sides. Right? 10Q square becomes P square. Right? 10, 10. Okay. Now you can see that P square means what? 10Q square? Yes. It means that P will be P square is the factor of, yes, P square is divisible by 10 and 10 is Q square is what? Is factor of 10Q. Isn't it? 10Q square means 10QQ, right? 10Q, you can also write. Okay? Isn't? Not understood? Okay, one, see. See, what 10 is equal to what? P square upon Q square, right? Let's suppose P is equal to uh, 10C square or 10C, anything in the form of 10C, right? Q square will be 10C square. Yes. Understood? Okay. So here you can see what? P is, why I am writing in this? Because P is what? Multiple of what? 10. That's why I write what? 10C. Yes. P is a multiple of 10. That's why I write, right? Yeah, factor of 10 means what? That's why you write what? 10c. Okay. So after solving here, you are getting what? Right. C. Right? Q is a multiple of C. Right? Okay. Now see, what is the HCF of P? Q? HCF means what? Common. Common means what? What is P? 10C. Q? Root 10C. What is common? C. Right? Root 10 is also common, which is not equal to 1, right? C you can take C means HCM is what? Common. Understood? So you are not getting 1. HCF 1 आना चाहिए तेरा, right? तो you are not getting 1. इसका मतलब yes, contradiction. Contradict the definition. What is definition? This is the definition, right? Of rational number, right? For rational number, it can be written as P by Q such that Q is not equal to 0 and one more condition HCF must be equal to 1, right? But here contradict the definition, right? Yes, that's why, yes. Yes, hence proof. Contradiction, method of contradiction is what? Whatever you assume, it is false. And again you are getting false thing. Right? Yes. To prove root 10 is not rational. Not rational means that is irrational number. Anything that is not rational is called irrational number. Okay. Okay. देखो. Okay.